What technical skills benefited you the most in your current role?
In my current role, basically learning how to set up machines at 1881 is probably the most helpful. With all of the different machinery that we had to set up, learning the new tools and planning that out, working with clients and customers, but also working with participants in that same manner. I use those skills every single day.
The technical skills I've learned so far would have to be SolidWorks and the Fusion 360. Without those are $1,000 programs that I wouldn't have had access to had it not been for the 1881 Institute.
So my biggest selling point when I was hired to Intralox was my skill with drafting and my ability to socialize with others. Being one of the summer instructors certainly taught me just how to socialize and get along with lots of different groups of different personality people. And, again, to mention the drafting skills, the design skills that had to go into being an instructor. Along with that, just the philosophy of patience too is a big portion of what I learned. I took a lot of inspiration from, funny enough, how militaries teach their I guess, junior personnel how to shoot guns is they stop screaming and they sit down with them one-on-one. And that's what I would do with the kids during the summer program is I sat down and I said, well, if you have a problem, we're going to sit here and we're going to resolve it. And it's certainly given me the patience through my career to just sit down, solve a problem, resolve it, and understand what I did.
The technical skills that I garnered from the 1881 Institute is really across the board. But I think the most important one, and one of the reasons why I think the 1881 Institute was one of the most pivotal kind of programs in my career development, was my experience in learning how to render. So in engineering, you typically create a 3D model and you'll hand that 3D model off to a marketing team, an advertising team, a kind of product marketing or product placement or UX UI, any kind of front-end design team. And I think as an engineer, especially now that I've been through college, I did 1881 at the beginning of college, I'm not finished with college. I never got the chance to explore rendering, but I did in my 1881 Institute experience. And that kicked off a huge career shift for me where I actually became somewhat of a 3D visualist after my fellowship with the 1881 Institute. So the most important technical skill I learned was how to render. How do you make your engineering part look compelling to an end user or a stakeholder?